like the form part.
It's for the camera. So your socks is
Yeah,
on.
it's like, you're like, you know, gotta like hone in.
Wide stance.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah.
It's like a front page of like the new Spider-Man movie, right?
Yeah.
Where we dug up that trench yesterday.
Yeah.
We're going to put some soil there. Rainey's going to place the plants.
Yeah.
He's going to help Peter.
Okay.
He'll drop in those plants.
Yeah, yeah.
You can bring material for him. We got mulch to come
Yeah.
over, soil. You can bring the power wheelbarrow over.
Okay.
And where you can't get at with the skid steer, fill it up down below.
Okay.
And run the power wheelbarrow in.
Yep. Oh, that'd be good.
All right, let's go then.
But I don't want to block this because we're going to start putting stone in that waterfall.
Okay.
We can clear this area and put it right on this gravel for you.
Okay. Yeah, I just need a little bit of room, right? 'Cause you got to pick it up, turn it, slide it up. This would be a nice spot.
So today we've got quite a bit going on this morning. We have the roofers here. They brought all the material to start the roofing on the office, which is going to look great. I'm super excited to get that done. I think it'll really start to piece together the look on our office. We have the carpenters starting the deck, the pool deck off the back of our office. We have our mason crew laying the D-tree mat inside of our office. It's for the heated flooring we're putting in. And then we have the hardscape crew kind of spread out, doing some planting and helping out some other crews with what they got going on today. So we got quite a bit going on this morning. This is the mason crew plus Dimitri laying out our D-tree mat. How's it going, fellas? Good. All right. Here's our deck construction going on. There he is. There he is. It's like, oh no, not the camera. Yeah, it's gonna rain the rest of the day. Well, I guess they get to sit and do their training videos for 2 hours. Today was good. We had the roofers here this morning until the big rainstorm came flying out everywhere. So they took off like crazy.
A bit of a rainstorm came in.
Yeah, definitely a busy day. We're just hoping we don't get rained out for the last little bit here and get some more stuff done, get some concrete poured. Other than that, it's been a good day.
Thank you, boys and girls. All right, where is everybody?
Khaled again?
Oh yeah, he's not feeling good.
Your deck?
Working on the deck.
All right. Get that deck on. Okay, good. Let's get going.
Not today.
Well,
Then when? I'm gone all next week, so you better be on him.
right, yeah. Please, I'm ready then.
Next week, yeah. So I was just saying that we're now finished in the office until the electrical's completed. They're going to be running the heated wires through the Dietra mat, and so we have to wait for them to finish that before we can start putting in the flooring. So we're just switching gears, and we'll be starting on this walkway along the side of the shop.
Just saying too. Usually the laborers or the helpers get these stones stacked all the way along your pathway here.
Okay, and then just
Sometimes we just take one out.
yeah.
You take out one of these lighter ones for me. Usually just stand one up like that and then lean the other ones. Like that. Sort of like cards. Yeah. And then you have a stack of different sizes. Maybe you got 10 of these, 10, 10, 10. So guys can be, if they're not busy, they can be laying it stone for you. I don't even know, is Khalid here today? No? Ooh, this is awful soft. And just buttering up the sides like the guys did on the brick there. Just do a little 45 taper with your mortar.
Oh yeah, just to fill it in.
Yeah, it just packs it in. Acts has a good edging
Oh, right.
when we do the planting against it or saw it up against it.
Okay. So the process here that they're doing is they're leveling the thinner limestone piece of flag basically, but they're like square cut flag. And so they're leveling it using like a sackcrete, which is like a sand mix, no gravel in it, it's just sand and Portland. So it just allows it to level it better and to support the weight, you know, if somebody's walking or carrying something heavy or God forbid drop something, then it'll be able to handle it. Whereas over the show garden, we have much larger flagstones, so they're able to just go in with just the aggregate underneath it, so you don't need any extra leveling from any mortar or cement mixture. So it's really just the difference between those two.
Yeah, we got a couple separate tasks going on today. I'm with the hardscape crew working on our set of stairs going from our deck, our pool deck off of the back of the office up to our bird's eye view flagstone patio, which is going super well. Definitely interesting to see how the step construction goes with that. I haven't done that before, so that's definitely really cool. Yeah, our stairs going from our back patio up to our top level flagstone patio went super smoothly. It was a little more simple than I assumed it would be. I thought it was going to be pretty complicated. So we put these big armor stones on our right hand side to contain our base. And then we got the base all leveled up and we put our first stone in. And then we laid another one on top of there. There on the left side, we had to push it in so it's overhanging the step below it by 2 inches. And then on the back, there was no overhang at all because we needed the curvature to the actual stairway up to the top. So we would lay 2 stones and then put a big armor stone on the right to contain the base, put more base, and then another 2, and then another armor stone, and then so on. So not as bad as I thought it would be, but it was definitely interesting swinging our big stairs in with our big clamp. It was a little difficult the one day there just because of the rain. So our clamp was slipping off the stairs and we were damaging some of them. So we ended up switching to rigging them, which wasn't too big of a deal. We just had to pry the stairs up before we set them in place to remove our rigging. But it went really smoothly. It was definitely interesting to see how they calculated how far to overlap each stone to get the curvature we needed and how it all went together.
Here's the whistle. That's a thing.
Home Depot's currently got the 5 amp hour M12 batteries for $100. My name's Brian. I am now with the carpentry crew here at Private Paradise. I used to be with the gardeners as their crew leader. The carpenters needed a few more guys, and I've got an extensive background in carpentry. I used to be framing houses for a long time. I moved into finish and finer work, landscape for a long time, and I thought I would be a pretty good fit here. A lot of people here agreed. Mark and Jake, they thought I would fit in. Ruslan and the crew here seem to like me, and I feel like I'm a pretty good fit so far. I'm enjoying my time here.
We're starting to organize and assign our tools to the crews. The carpenter crew went ahead already and wrapped all their tools in blue tape, even radios, drills, everything like that. So Ruslan went ahead and did that. He's super organized. They have a really organized setup over by the deck and office every day, almost like a little workshop corner. Definitely his organizational skills are really good, so that helps us out a lot with the carpenter tools because they probably have the most hand tools out of everyone just because of the wider range of the carpentry work they do. So, but yeah, as we're kind of getting more into our 5S systemization in the shop and in the yard, we're starting to organize our tools. We have our carpenters framing up all of the deck right now. Not putting on the top finish boards yet. They're all just putting in all the supports and beams, which is going super smoothly. It's crazy seeing the progress they're making every day. They're just like, every time I look there, it's something different, so that's really cool. And then in front of the shop over there, we got the mason crew working on the wet laid flagstone patio. We're making a little patio over there for the company barbecues and just company meetings, just a nice outdoor patio spot. So it's going to be a nice patio with some sit walls around it with some big masonry block pillars, which are going to look really awesome. So they've started that. They've got base all prepped and they're laying down their mortar and then fitting the pavers to the right size. So it's definitely interesting to see how they're going about that. But yeah, it's been a couple different tasks going on today and everything's been going really well.
get the water out of the pool as well.
Okay.
Do we have that little Milwaukee pump, the inline pump?
Yep.
That's probably the better one because you can shove it right in.
Stick, yeah.
In the drains of the pond, and then we'll see if we need to power wash that or not.
Yeah.
Blow out all the leaves.
Yeah.
We gotta put the hydrostatic check valves in the main drains and the covers on the main drains.
Okay, nice.
So that you guys are ready to place stone on Monday with Jake and Mark, I guess, will be working on the pond next week.
We're gonna take some days
Great.
off.
Oh,
We should.
I don't know. Prime time, maybe.
Yeah.
Might not have another opportunity.
I know.
How's Peter? You okay? You got work today or?
Yeah, you can arrange. I think it's mulching. Lots of things to do, in fact.
Lots of things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
You need the power wheelbarrow for mulching? Well, just whenever you're over there, let us know and somebody will fill you up when you need
Thank you.
filled up. You can leave the 303 over there at the mulch pile.
It's just a little bit, not too much, because normally after we plant the flowers, we use mulching. But if you put mulching just like now, it's just for beauty. It's no function of
Just want to kind of clean up that area where you pulled out all the boxwoods in front of the house yesterday.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, this morning we got the electricians here to do some stuff in the office, our flooring mat there, and then the carpenters are still going strong on the deck. I'm pumping out the pond right now because I'm gonna clean the pond all out with the hardscape crew there so we can get it ready for all the rock going in next week. We're starting the whole pond build Monday, Tuesday. With my dad there, and then we're gonna carry on once he leaves for the week. So he'll be there for the first 2 days to kind of show like what kind of boulders, like what style of boulders go where, and then from there we'll kind of decide as we go along. So yeah, we're gonna clean this all out, and then we got the masons going on the wet laid natural flagstone patio there in front of the shop there, so they're going well with that. Wiley was saying they've used over 100 bags of mortar in 2 days, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, it's going good. I feel like this would look better. I'm thinking of grabbing the smaller crushed. We bought like a truckload of big crushed armor stone like this, like maybe chunks that big. I was thinking if I mortar them in these cracks and kind of pull it out a little bit, not like a full slope, but I just mean like add a couple might look better, but that might be a question for Aileen if she thinks that would look better. Or Jim. Jim! Jim! I have a question about the stairs.
Question about stairs.
Yeah.
You go up them and you go down them.
I know that. Our cracks, like through here, You know how we have those crushed big pieces of this? They're like that big.
Yep.
Is that something you do, like mortar them in there?
We usually don't. You can. Sometimes we'll just dig that out, put some soil, and put grasses in there.
Oh yeah.
Make them little planting pockets. So I figure we'll do right where you're standing, put some kind of big shrub.
And then what about under there though? Like that, you'll be able to see the whole side of the step.
Yeah, we can mortar underneath it if you want.
Should I just throw one there? Because that's going to be pretty ugly. We're not just going to fill that with gravel.
Sometimes throwing a little tiny piece in though looks kind of like Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, that's what, yes.
I think 1 meal over 10 feet is good.
Yeah, I'm quite content. I'm not actually mad. I gave shit for being, you know, a mil high, so I figured I'd come over and give you for being mil low. But I had to pick one out to do it, eh? So the rest of them are.
Because essentially that board's going to be at its biggest if you cut it now.
Yeah.
And then when you go to put it in the next day, it's all of a sudden going to be short. Right? So what you want to do is you want to cut it and install it right away, basically. Okay?
So we have the guy from Timber Tech here. He's just doing a little powwow with the carpenters on some tips and tricks before we start laying the decking.
Now, what's your plan here at the end? You're doing a border around the perimeter?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're doing the
45-degree
closed
corner.
edge
Yep. Okay.
boards and then fascia board.
And we do have breaker boards
Perfect.
every
Yeah,
so
you wouldn't want to
often.
do, especially for something like this, you don't want to do ends to ends. It's just, for once, it just causes more issues.
Yeah.
Especially when you got to run like this of probably, 60 feet. So essentially what you're going to do is you're going to get that clip. So you're going to start with your one board against here, essentially like this. You're going to put your clip in, like this. Your then next board is going to come in, and you're going to start to lay them out as you go, right? I wouldn't go too far because as you walk on it, there is that possibility that they can move. So you might want to go 5 or 6 boards. That way you can kind of keep all your lines in check. And then what you'll do is you basically have this, this fits over top. You then drive your screw in and it'll set it for you.
Another thing, we start from, I think so, from edge board.
You're going to start from the edge and work in? Okay, so
because-
you're going to have a smaller cut on this side then, right?
Because like we
This
have
isn't
here
too
not
straight.
like exactly straight line, and we have to maybe something notch and
Yeah,
we-
it's good. You'll be able to go underneath there anyway and you put a flashing on it or something like that. Is that your plan? Okay.
Yep.
Then yeah, that's perfect. You can start from that way and go this way. It just depends. So I would do about 5 or 6 boards, install them, and then move on from there. And that way you're going to keep all your lines nice and straight.
If it doesn't work, we're in trouble.
Had a couple birthdays this week. It was Tamara's today, and then it's Khaled's tomorrow on Friday. We're gonna have a little company barbecue on Friday there. We haven't had one in a couple weeks now, so it's good to get those little after work little barbecues, like I said, tomorrow, just like little events to everyone can chat and talk about things when they're not working or on break, because when everyone's on break, they're trying to relax and drink water and eat sort of things. So it's good to have the time together as a team, not focused on work. So definitely looking forward to hanging out with the crew and getting some food. I had to change into the safety slides. Yeah, this week was really good. We got quite a bit checked off our list. We had the carpenters start and get like super good progress on our deck coming off the back of the office. It's coming together really great already. We had the mason crew doing a little bit of work around the office, laying our the heated flooring mat, and then they moved over to our flagstone patio in front of the shop. So they've got a fair bit of the patio stones down. Now next week all I have to do is finish that and then start building up the masonry block seat wall, which I think will go really cool with the flagstone. And then the hardscape crew, we put in the set of the stairs, and then we did quite a bit of grading down around the site to clean things up, and then a couple other smaller odds and ends jobs this week. So definitely really good progress, and we're all ready for our pond construction next week.
What's happening, Jim?
Chief of Excellence. I don't know if I need the manager anymore. Chief of Excellence. COE. Instead of CEO.